Welcome to Northwoods League Now, a program that focuses on prominent storylines from around the Northwoods League, the premier collegiate summer league in the United States. I'm your host, Austin Druce, and we're excited to have you join us as we cover another incredible season of baseball in the Midwest. The popularity of the Northwoods League continues to grow as the league continues to expand. This past offseason, 2 new teams joined the league, and there could be more next year. Sam Bennett has the story. As the Northwoods League expands, ballparks across the league have begun major renovations to improve on what the league is already known for, and that's a great fan experience. Sam Bennett also has part 1 of our series on ballpark renovations. Take a look. Up next, we take you to Willmar, Minnesota for the Rice All-Stars event with the Willmar Stingers. Welcome back to Northwoods League Now. Northwoods League teams are famous for their creative promotions that continue to make going to baseball games a fun experience for fans of all ages. This year in Willmar, Minnesota, the Stingers put on a promotion that focused on the community service of 9 youths in that area. I was lucky enough to experience that event in person. On Tuesday, June 6th, the Willmar Stingers signed 9 new All-Stars to their roster. No, they aren't baseball All-Stars, but at least not yet. These 9 youngsters were selected to the 3rd annual Rice Memorial Hospital All-Star team. This is the 3rd time that these organizations have put on this event, but the 2 organizations have been partners since the team's inception.
Rice Memorial Hospital and a partner of the Stingers since our inaugural season in 2010. And always looking for something unique, fun in the community, that rewards kids for doing things in their community. And this was a promotion that we actually got from the minor league promotional seminar. They did it in, I think it was Lake Elsinore or Lake Erie. Lake Monsters, I think, is the first minor league team that did some type of concept like this. And so we kind of took that idea, transformed it into a Rice Community All-Stars night with kids submitting applications to become a part of the team. And based on their answers to 3 different questions through several different committees, they were nominated to be one of the 9 All-Stars.
The event began with the team press conference that included a contract signing and team photo at Rice Memorial Hospital. Each of the 9 All-Stars were given their team uniforms and took photos with Stingers manager Eric Vasquez after signing the one-day deal, and then with the team as a whole. This event is great for both the Stingers and the hospital, but is perhaps most entertaining and rewarding for the kids involved.
It's so fun to see all the kids, the looks on their faces, their parents standing behind them, taking all their pictures. I know that these are going to be memories that they'll have for the rest of their lives, and what a cool opportunity to be a part of that.
Once the press conference concluded, the team and its new signees went to Bill Taunton Stadium for infield drills, hitting drills, and finally, a team dinner. They had pizza, and it looked fantastic. But the event didn't end there, as the kids were given their own collection of baseball cards that were given out to fans as they entered the stadium, and the All-Stars gave out their John Hancocks to the Stinger faithful. Then it was game time, something Vasquez had been looking forward to all day, as it kept his team loose for the matchup with Mankato.
No, you know what? It gets our guys loose. We had a pretty long road trip this last weekend going to Duluth and to Mankato. So you know what? It's probably better for them. So they're not so stiff. It gets them loose and just kind of be out here and have fun with the guys.
The All-Star event concluded with the kids meeting the umpire crew, being introduced to the fans in the starting lineup, joining the team during the playing of the national anthem, and throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. This event is one both Rice Memorial Hospital and the Stingers are incredibly proud to put on, and is perhaps their most prized promotion.
Right. No, it's one of one of the promotions we're most proud of because of the outreach and because of the fun day for these kids. I mean, unbelievable. They're part of a press conference this afternoon. Now they just went on the team bus with all the Stingers players. They're going to take BP infield, outfield with the team and really be a part of that roster for the day.
From Rice Memorial Hospital and Bill Taunton Stadium, this is Austin Druce. Well, that certainly was a fantastic day for everyone. The Northwoods League is all about developing new talent, not just players, but everyone behind the scenes that make it such a great experience. One group striving for perfection is the umpiring crew. We had the chance to discuss the goals of this year's umpire crew with an official and umpire supervisors. The umpire crew for the Northwoods League meets before each season at a formal banquet. At said event, supervisors Larry Rose, Winston Wood, and Bob Bainter give each of the nearly 30 umpires a rundown of their expectations for the season and emphasize the point of development most important to each crew, situation management.
What I've always said in officiating, your best officials are guys that can diffuse situations, because I don't care how you look at it, how you like it, you're never right as an official. Everybody, you go to the ballpark, And 50% of them like you and 50% of them hate you. When you leave, all 100% of them don't like you. And that's the nature of the beast. That comes with it. So the calmer you are, the more you understand that, and the quicker you can start to diffuse things and try to get people calmed down and have that demeanor that you can take control of the situation without ejections, without tempers flaring, you're on your way to being somebody pretty special.
The crew won't only have to work on managing conflict with players and coaches, but also with one another, as the three-man rotations are set for the summer and won't change until the playoffs.
Over the summer, I mean, I won this award for, being most encouraging to the student body. And I got along with multiple people from Wendellstedt this year, and it was just a great experience. And my crewmates happened to be some people that I really got along with at school. So you know what I mean? It's a matter of, we already have that chemistry. It's just a matter of, us getting the fundamentals down and getting the three-man mechanics and whatnot and stuff like that. So I think, overall, it's going to be a great experience.
This is the second year the Northwoods League officials will be working in three-man crews. Up next, we'll take a look at the new custom beer of the Northwoods League. Welcome back to Northwoods League Now. Craft beer is a popular and successful business, and not to mention, it goes great with baseball. We had the chance to talk with league co-founder and chairman Dick Raditz Jr., as well as Tom Stolfe, one of the creators of a new brew called 5 Tool Ale. Take a look. Well, folks, there is nothing better than winning your home opener, and for new expansion team the Bismarck Larks, they did just that in walk-off fashion. It was especially sweet for Bismarck local Quinn Irie, who scored the winning run. Sam Bennett had the chance to talk with him about that experience and more. Welcome back to Northwoods League Now. Each year, scores of Northwoods League alumni are drafted by Major League ball clubs. Star of last year's championship team, Rob Calabrese, also known as Robbie Big Fly, is one such draftee. We had an opportunity to speak with him by phone last week about his experience. All right, Rob, thank you for joining us. First of all, we know you're a really busy guy, but we appreciate you taking the time to call us. First of all, the first thing we want to ask you is, how did you find out about the Northwoods League?
I have a friend from, he's actually from Brooklyn. His name's Frank Noto, and I'm actually from Staten Island, New York. And I've known him my whole life, and he was a coach for one of the Northwoods teams, the Wisconsin Rapid Raptors, and he asked me if I wanted to go out there and play, and I thought it would be a great opportunity because I know the Northwoods League was one of the best leagues, and it's like playing a minor league season. So I thought it would be great for me to take the opportunity and go out there and play with them.
With that being said, you were saying it's a little bit like a minor league season. Could you talk a little bit more about your experience last year in terms of playing in the Northwoods League, that sort of thing, your development process?
My initial impression, I didn't really expect much. I thought I knew I was going to be playing a lot of baseball. So I mean, I expected a small town, a lot of great fans, and that's what I expected actually happened. We play a lot, we play every day, so there's not a lot to do. There's not a lot of downtime, but it was a great environment. Fans were awesome, and it was definitely a fun experience there.
All right, Rob, one fun thing we kind of wanted to ask you about. You have the nickname Robbie Big Fly that was coined for you last season. One of my favorite nicknames I've ever heard. What's the backstory on the nickname Robbie Big Fly?
Well, the nickname, it kind of started because it was kind of a joke at first because I couldn't really hit any home runs with all the catchers. We had a little competition, and I was the only one without a home run. So I kind of made a joke with our announcer from last year that, well, he's got to call me that. And he did it, I was always the guy who gap to gap, hit a lot of doubles, a lot of ground ball hits up the middle. And then when I finally got one, he said it, and it sounds good, and it kind of just stuck with me.
Well, Rob, once again, we appreciate you joining us. We wish you the best of luck moving forward. We're sad we couldn't have seen you in the Northwoods League this year, but we know you got a lot
on the way
after.
is on the outside corner, and the Wisconsin Rapids Raptors are the 2016 Northwoods League champions. And congratulations.
That was the greatest feeling I ever had in my life.
This year, exactly 180 current Northwoods League players and alums were drafted into Major League systems. The two highest NWL players taken this year were actually taken back-to-back, and they were Greg Dykman and Drew Ellis. Dykman, an outfielder for LSU, played for the 2015 Lakeshore Chinooks and was drafted 42nd overall by the Oakland Athletics. With the very next pick, Drew Ellis was taken by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ellis, a third baseman from Louisville, played on the 2016 Rochester Honkers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this edition of Northwoods League Now. For more news and live coverage of all the games, visit northwoodsleague.com or download the new Northwoods League mobile app. For Sam Bennett, Jonathan Sharon, and George Giles, as well as all the teams around the league that make this show possible, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.